House of the Dragon. House of the Dragon. Game of Thrones. First reviews are in. Let's talk about it. Welcome to Mirror Domains, your place for entertainment headlines. And on today's show, we're going to be talking about Legally Blonde 3. Ryan Gosling joins the Ocean's 11 prequel movie with Margot Robbie? Okay. And Sandman drops a bonus episode. She-Hulk has got some good responses. But we start off today's show by talking about House of the Dragon, early reviews. House of the Dragon drops on Sunday, guys, and we're going to be doing a full live watch-along on Monday for it, so pay attention for that. But the early reviews are in for House of the Dragon, and it's actually, shockingly, somewhat mixed. Okay, but let's see the first one here on movie. No, this is Screen Rant. House of the Dragon early review celebrates strong start for Game of Thrones prequel. Okay. All right, there's Matt Smith. As we know, it's about the Targaryens, right? Mostly about the Targaryens and their rise to evil. Or yeah, something like that, right? Because eventually, I don't know if he's playing the Mad King. I don't know. Maybe he is. I hear he has a lot of nude scenes apparently in it. I'm going to have to censor our watch-alongs quite a bit when we do it. But strong start, apparently, from this person who wrote this review from Screen Rant. These descriptions of key relationships are simplifications, but like the best character dramas, things simultaneously are and are not that simple, even as audiences watch the political reality tightening around the Targaryens. Seating their fates in amber, it cannot help but feel like everything might be avoided if even one of these pairs could just work through their issues. Okay, so it will be enthralling. So, yeah, a lot of people. I'm not going to read you all of these quotes here, guys. It's from THR, Rolling Stone. Yeah, so it is mostly positive. Let's go over to the tomato meter and see what's going on here. 76%. HBO Max. I won't. Yeah, well, because it does have some things in there that some people have said that it's not that good. So it's mostly strong. But Hollywood Reporter says, House of the Dragon review, HBO Game of Thrones prequel delivers dragons aplenty, but overloads on Targaryens and bad wigs. Bad wigs? Wait a minute. Is that a wig? Yes, it is. Come on. We all know that that's a wig. Even our Khaleesi had a wig on. But at least hers... Well, no, there were times in Season 8 where it kind of looked a little questionable, but you know what? It is what it is. Some people just don't want to dye their hair or bleach. It was like bleached, right? To get it that kind of blondish. So some people are like, have some criticisms, some doubts, and I'm not going to spoil you too much by reading all of these rather lengthy reviews. But overall, guys, I think the impressions of House of the Dragon is positive. House of the Dragon sacrificed a subtlety in a splashily violent spectacle. That's a weird word. Splashily. I don't know if I would use that in my headline, but okay. So yeah, and I heard that there's like well, we know that Game of Thrones has that violence in it. So it's kind of like, okay. It's got dragons in it, so I'm sure we're going to see people get melted. Maybe bitten in half. Well, it's dragons, you know. They like to eat things, so... And they are loyal to the Targaryen family if you haven't watched Game of Thrones. And maybe you're just discovering it now and you want to get on board with this franchise. 6 episode. What the heck? It's only 6 episodes? Or no, I thought it was like 10. Anyway, early reviews, mostly positive. You know, there's some mild criticisms there, but it's a strong start. And that's good, because I am looking forward to House of the Dragon. I like the trailers. We just saw the final trailer earlier this week. And, yeah. But from Rolling Stone, but the spin-off unfortunately proves a poor test case for the less is more theory when it comes to adaptations from George R.R. Martin's books. A more streamlined show built around a character as rich as Tyrion or Arya Stark could perhaps work smashingly. House of the Dragon, unfortunately, is filled with characters and conflicts that would struggle to hold the audience's interest. Well, yeah, some people don't like it then. That's not everybody's cup of tea. Like Game of Thrones wasn't. I was really late to the Game of Thrones series. I didn't start watching it until towards the end of season 7, and then I binged it. First season, it was enough to catch me, and it hooked me in. So I liked it, and I'm somebody who actually liked what they were trying to do with the last season. Even though I agree that some of that one episode was just, the camera was just too dark, man. What are you talking about? And I know they filmed it on purpose like that. You just couldn't see that much. I was like, what's going on? I see a little bit of movement here in the blackness, but it was kind of like, yeah. And then, of course, our Daenerys, her fall from grace. Bummer. Anyway, that's not what this is about. The House of the Dragon takes place like hundreds and hundreds of years before the Game of Thrones that we know, right? That's from what I understand. So yeah, taking place 200 years. 200 years. Okay, so we're not gonna get the Mad King story, I would imagine, here in this one, because the Mad King was Daenerys' father, right? Our Glass Vikings in Live Chat says, I really must commit to Game of Thrones. I'm planning to get on board. My friend owed Grey Wind and Summer Direwolves. Really? Cool. Yeah, those animals were beautiful. Even though they made them a little bit larger, right? They CG'd them to make them a little bit bigger than they are in that series. Well, definitely, because they were like the size of a truck. Anyway, yeah, Game of Thrones. Early reviews are in, guys. Have you read some of them? And that 76% on the Rotten Tomatoes meter. Do you agree with it? What do you think? Let me know in the comments below, and we will talk about it. All right, guys, do you like what you're seeing? Do you like the channel? We do talk about movie news, and the pre-show is on Instagram there. And I decided today that I'm going to start deleting the pre-shows on my Instagram after 3 days. And it may even go down to 2 days, because it's only relevant for the day that it is. And it just bogs down the way that the Instagram page looks. Because you're not going to watch a pre-show for like 7 days ago, right? So I'll delete those and make the page look a little bit tighter. We do the post show on Facebook Live. Yeah, and where I play some guitar, we talk about some extra things there. And if you like it, subscribe, hit that thumbs up. Yesterday we hit 3,000, and it bounced back down a little bit, but it'll go back up above 3,000. Thank you out there for all the subscriptions. It means a lot. All right, let's continue. Enough of that BS. Okay. Yesterday, She-Hulk debuted, and we did a full live watch-along, and the She-Hulk response has been fairly good from the critics. Audience, well, that's come down a little bit. Wasn't it like 75 yesterday? Now, I know that there was like this campaign out there by some people, which I like to say are the Losers Club. They review bombed it, apparently. So people who never even watch the show just say that it sucks, it's terrible, we don't want to watch a girl do this. But guys, watch it, man. It was a fun show, and I hope you enjoy my watch along. People really liked my short review for it. So just like halfway through my reaction, you could see I was just smiling, and that smile didn't go away until the post-credit scene. It was just, it was so refreshing to watch. And I like She-Hulk quite a bit, but the response has been good. And it was just fun because, you know, it does talk about other MCU characters. And Kevin Feige was the one to clarify Captain America virginity question. Yeah, apparently that it did come up in the episode. Yeah. She was like, but Captain America, he died a virgin. It was so well choreographed too. They sort of hinted about it early in the episode, and then it pays off later. So make sure you guys watch She-Hulk. And watch the post-credit scene, too. It's just a lot of fun. And I guess Kevin Feige was the one that brought this in, so that's really cool. And Feige we trust, right? Yeah, it's... it was just like... I like the way that it was handled. She-Hulk, guys. The response has been good. I can't wait for next week. Next Thursday, we're going to be doing episode 2, full watch-along, so... Oh, it's going to be a busy month for us, guys. We got House of the Dragon on Mondays. We got She-Hulk on Thursdays. Hopefully, when Lord of the Rings comes out, it will be not on one of those days. Otherwise, I'm going to have to break it up. Yeah. Ooh. It's going to be a good month, guys. So hopefully you guys enjoy it and enjoy my reactions. Art Glass Viking says in the live chat, great She-Hulk pilot show and great watch along. Yes, thank you very much. Something I'm still not on board with yet, because it's like, I'm going to get to Sandman. So let's talk about Sandman. Apparently there's a bonus episode. Sandman on Netflix, star-studded surprise bonus episode released by Netflix. After releasing season 1 earlier in August, Netflix drops a surprise bonus episode of The Sandman. Star-studded cast. Now this one I hear that I can't do watch-alongs because there's a lot of... I hear that there's nudity in this, which is going to be nudity in Game of Thrones as well. I don't know how I'm going to do it. I'm going to have to be very, very careful. Okay. But Sandman, it is being well received. It's still ranking in like the top 10 on Netflix. I'm going to get to it. I'm going to get to it this weekend. I'm going to prioritize it. This weekend, we're going to be watching The Sandman. We're going to be watching Orphan First Kill, because I'm going to be wanting to do that tomorrow on our Horror Weekly Roundup. We're going to be talking about Orphan First Kill, but we'll talk about that later on in the show. Sandman. Let's take a look at what some of the details are for this surprise episode 11. Serving as a two-parter titled A Dream of a Thousand Cats, Calliope. Calliope? I don't know what that means. I should. Come on, my lexicon is supposed to be grand. Anyway, the Sandman boasts... Alright, the Sandman's bonus episode has the first part in animated form. Oh, I don't know if I like that. While the second half is done in live action. Yeah, I don't know if I like that. Whatever. Yeah, so it's 10 episodes of Sandman. And I hope they're not an hour long. They're probably an hour long, aren't they? Oh. Okay, well, I hear good things, so I'll be on board for Sandman. We'll get through Sandman hopefully in 2 days. Maybe we'll do 5 episodes. Yeah, maybe I'll do it in 2 parts. Hey, the bonus episode is in 2 parts, so my reviews for Sandman will come out in 2 parts. I'll try to get through 5 episodes between tonight and tomorrow, and I'll do my Sandman reviews. And we're not going to do watch-alongs. Yeah, it's just too much to put on the camera and do it everything like that. Sandman, bonus episode. What do you guys think? Did you like Sandman? Have you watched the bonus episode? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Aquaman 2. Aquaman 2 has a behind-the-scenes clip that we should take a look at. Aquaman 2 video shows how Black Manta's voice is recorded. Yahya Abdul Mateen II uses to record Black Manta's helmeted voice. And I guess he's going to be back here for Aquaman 2. We didn't really get as much of him as I thought we would in the first one. Because once Orm came in, he was kind of like sidelined. He was relegated, right? Yeah. So let's see how he records his voice. I think you'll find this a little bit amusing. I did. He talks into a trash can. A plastic can. And I guess that gives him that reverberation that they're looking for. Aquaman recording. Up to our old trick, achieving Black Manta's helmeted voice. Okay. Well, I haven't watched this clip, so... or this particular one. So we'll have to see how this sounds. Oops. Of course you gotta open it up like that. You're not gonna let me play it like this. Alright.
always against all odds like Pac said. I'm the
What the? Huh, that's just some music. Huh, we don't need to hear that then. So it's just pictures, guys. You know, I thought we would actually see him talking into it, but it's hopefully we don't get a claim for that for like that 3-second clip. Damn you! You tried to trick me, but I'm not falling for it. I didn't fall for it. Okay, so he just talks into a trash can to get that voice. Aquaman 2 comes out next March, guys, March 17th. The materials are wrapping up, so I'm guessing maybe we're gonna get a trailer for that soon. Aquaman 2. I thought maybe when Shazam is still a little bit too late, but we'll have to see. All right. All right. Yeah, that's enough. Arglass says in the live chat, I powered through the Sandman. It's gory in parts, but don't remember that much nudity. I'll have to watch the bonus episode for a bit of closure. Oh, so it wrapped up. Sounds like it maybe wrapped up in a cliffhanger. It didn't have much closure. I'll have to watch it. I'll see it. I'll watch it. Okay, Ryan Gosling is apparently in talks. Some people are saying that he's going to be in it in an Ocean's 11 prequel. Ryan Gosling reportedly joins Margot Robbie's Ocean 11 prequel movie. Ryan Gosling. Well, they're working together on that Barbie movie. So if they got good chemistry there, she plays Barbie and he plays Ken. If they have good chemistry, then why not? But I thought they already made a Ocean's 11 prequel. Wasn't it called like Ocean's 8? With a great cast. Stellar cast. Yeah, Sandra Bullock. Wasn't this a prequel? Or was this just a sequel or something? But great cast. Mindy Kaling. But it was boring. It was a boring movie. Anne Hathaway. It wasn't... It didn't have that... maybe it was the directing of it. It's just like the pacing of it was slow. It dragged out. And I didn't like it. And I hate to say that because I do like Sandra Bullock. Cate Blanchett was in this too. A huge cast. But this Ocean 11's prequel with Margot Robbie and Ryan Gosling. Now, some people are saying that it's confirmed that he's there. I haven't quite seen it confirmed just yet. But it sounds like he's going to be in it. May 2022, that Margot Robbie would headline a new Oceans movie. Details of the film were limited, but it was revealed that it would be a prequel to Oceans 11 set in 1960s Europe. The movie will be directed by Jay Roach, who Robbie previously worked with on Bombshell. Jay Roach. Ryan Gosling? I'd say you can't go wrong with him, but we just saw... and that's something else I need to watch too, is Gray Man. James, I just need to stay off the computer, sit down on the couch and watch... Just watch something. I'm just busy all the time, right? There's other things that I prioritize. But, Ocean's 11, prequel movie. Margot Robbie's got her name out there in a lot of things right now, and I can't wait to see them. She's definitely one of my favorite actresses working right now, because I like her as Harley. I really do. I'm somebody who loves her as Harley Quinn. I thought it was like perfect casting. So we'll have to see. We'll have to see how this pans out. As more information comes in, we'll have to see if they've got the casting. I'm sure production's going to start soon then. Yeah. Ocean's 11 prequel. What do you think? Do you want to see it? Let me know what you thought. Ocean's 8 was the ladies' heist movie. How would Danny Ocean fit in to the prequel? I wonder. Well, I don't think Danny Ocean would if it takes place in the 1960s. This prequel is in the 1960s in Europe. So is she the mother? No, she wouldn't be the mother. Because Danny Ocean was... No, he wouldn't be. I don't know what the heck this prequel is going to be, but she's going to be related somehow, maybe, to Danny Ocean. We'll have to see. As the article said, it's limited details, but Jay Roach is directing. Margot Robbie's in it, and it looks like Ryan Gosling is going to join it. All right, I'm talking about Mindy Kaling. Let's talk about Legally Blonde 3, because Mindy Kaling is writing the script. Says Reese Witherspoon's daughter could join the Legally Blonde 3 cast. Now, there's been rumblings about this for a while now, and just quite hasn't come into fruition just yet. But I know that Reese Witherspoon said that she would be on board for it because Top Gun Maverick inspired her to, maybe go back and revisit some of her old properties. And I know there's definitely a fan base for it. Mindy Kaling. Let's take a look at her quote here that she talks about Legally Blonde 3. Whether Phillips would return in her kind of role. I think we're ready to see Elle and see what she's up to lately, Witherspoon said in 2015, noting that a lot of writers have come up with different ideas for a third movie over the years. I actually think it's kind of great right now because we're talking about women in politics and how important that is to get more women. And I think it'd be kind of cool to have her be a Supreme Court justice or somebody who runs for office like president. Elle Woods is president in Legally Blonde 3. I could see that. Maybe on the Supreme Court. Well, that's kind of... I'm not going to go there. I'm so tempted to go there, but I'm not. Okay, so, So Mindy Kaling, I guess, has taken over writing duties for this. Scriptwriter Mindy Kaling is open to making it a family affair, saying that she would be open for her daughter to be appearing in the film. We don't know what part. Ava Philippi? Ava Philippi. Because she had, she had 2 kids with Ryan Phillippe, right? When they were together. They're not married anymore. Okay. Legally Blonde 3. So there's a script in the works. We'll have to see how this pans out. I like that idea of her being on Supreme Court or maybe running for president, something like that. Go back to that character. We don't get enough of Reese. We don't get enough of Reese Witherspoon in my books. That's the way I feel about it. And I would love to see her return to that role. And hopefully they just get that script done soon. Small update. Okay, let's talk about this TMNT story. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Artist from 2014 Ninja Turtles film reflects on devastating criticism of characters' looks after viral tweet. There was a viral tweet. Did you guys like that first Ninja Turtles movie, live action, where they were full CG characters? Talking about movies that went through rewrites and tweaks at the end because the Shredder was going to be a Caucasian guy. And it was kind of like, you're just getting rid of all of the backstory and lore from the character? No. And they changed it at the last moment, and you saw Oroku Saki or whatever, just in shadow. And then he shows up in that big robotic kind of thing, and it's kind of like, Anyway, the looks of the characters, actually, I didn't mind the looks of them. But I guess some people ragged on it. And I liked Johnny Knoxville as Leonardo's voice. I don't know why they recast him for the second movie. But actor Devon Sawa tweeted a meme Wednesday showing a still of Leonardo alongside a doctored version with the film's nostrils, but featuring facial features more reminiscent of the design in the theatrical trilogy in a huge fix. Really? Well, where is that tweet? I want to see it. Yeah, because I guess he was complaining about the noses. I don't know. Guys, they're turtles. What are you talking about? Devon Sawa tweet about TMNT. Let's take a look at this. And I guess the animator took issue with this. The only TMNT my kids need to see. Yeah, and that's a great movie. It was. I love that movie. But what's this viral tweet? I don't see it. He said he fixed the nose. Yeah, they got nostrils there. Oh, is this it? Okay, so this must be it. Let's blow that up. Open image, a new tab. Okay, so this is the way they looked in the movie. The nose, the nostrils a little bit more, and this is what they sort of looked like in the 90s version. Yeah, that's much better. I don't know what they were going for here, but I guess the animator who made the one here on the left, he took it badly. He took it badly, and he says that he would like to have another chance at it, of animating them, redesigning the faces. Art Glass Vikings in the live chat says, love the TMNT movie. Megan Fox was awesome. Yeah, she was good. It's a bummer that they didn't give her that iconic yellow costume. I would have liked to have seen that. But great voice acting and great energy. Michelangelo character was a blast. Yeah, he was. Well, that's Mikey for you. They got the characters right. Except for in the second. Well, they got the Turtles right. They didn't get Shredder right. They didn't get Krang right. They definitely didn't get Rocksteady and Bebop right. I know that they were supposed to be over the top, like slapstick, and they were like that in the cartoon, but there was just maybe there was a crassness to them that didn't work. But anyway, let's not get into that. Cool image, cool fix. That's the viral tweet, huh? For TMNT. Let's take a look at what he says here in this article. That he would like to have a second crack at it. Well, time to relive this time in my life over again. Nowadays, this would have been Sonic so fast it would have blasted me into the alternate dimension. Yeah, because we saw that with Sonic, right? People didn't like the original Sonic design, so they redesigned it, and that's what he's talking about there. But he says that he would be up for another crack at it. He says, I know I like to do differently today. There's a lot I would change, but at the same time, it was a dream job and it was awesome. Maybe one day I'll get to redeem myself with a TMNT, another chance. So, yeah. And I guess he's working on Dungeons and Dragons right now. Okay. The artist also quipped, and I'll still fight for the nostrils, God. The nostrils. Okay, so people objected to the nostrils. Wow. Do turtles have nostrils? I don't know. Let's check that out. Yeah, they do, because plastic straws get stuck in them in the sea. Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah. There you go. TMNT Regrets. I just thought that was kind of an interesting story, talking about his mental capacity in dealing with that. Yeah, it stressed him out a little bit. Talking about Owen Wilson, talking about being stressed out. Owen Wilson has come out and talked about Loki and how the Marvel. Owen Wilson claims Marvel scolded him for Loki leaks. Yeah, apparently they're very uptight about it, and he got a slap on the wrists for talking a little too much about the plot and stuff like that. I really need to finish watching Loki episode 5 and 6 before the second season comes out, which is on the way, because I think it's all done now. But, yeah, we got a quote here from him. While filming Loki in London, the actor, he was asked about it, and he says, well, I don't think that, we'll see what happens with this one. I immediately get kind of self-conscious because they're so uptight. He asked whether Marvel has scolded him for saying too much in the past, to which Wilson responded, yeah, multiple times. Yeah. So, yeah. I guess, well, yeah, they are secretive about stuff. And I don't know why. I guess it's because they just don't want to have things spoiled out there, but it is what it is. Hey, sometimes you you just don't know sometimes what is going to be a leak or what's sensitive or not. So he's just decided to zip it. He's not going to say anything more about it because he doesn't want to be reprimanded or scolded is kind of a weird word for, a weird thing to say that. But yeah, multiple times. That's a headline that's been showing up in a couple of the movie news pages that I thought was just worth the attention. Loki Season 2, I don't believe has an exact release date right now, but I'm pretty sure it's almost done. They've been shooting it for a while now, and we know that Owen Wilson is going to be back. We know that Lady Loki is going to be back too. I could not hate Owen Wilson if I tried. What a nice guy. Yeah, and he is. And talking about like mental health, he's somebody... He took time off to deal with the mental health issue. We talked about that yesterday, too, with Jonah Hill. I guess he was suffering from crippling depression at one point, and it got the best of him. And he took a step back and got things in order, and I respect Owen Wilson for that. And he's a good actor. He really is. And I do like watching his work. And I hope that Wedding Crashers 2 comes into fruition, because I'd like to see him come back in that role too. All right, Owen Wilson, scolded for Loki leaks. Yeah. All right, what's not coming back is Buffy, by the sounds of it. Buffy is not coming back. Really? Buffy Reboot update. Buffy Reboot gets disappointing update. Apparently, this thing was supposed to be announced in like 2018. And a new update clarifies on the project's status. So I guess this is one of the producers that has come out and said this. Or Monica Owusu-Breen, a veteran television writer and producer, was set to serve as the showrunner. And Joss Whedon would executive produce. But you know what? Joss Whedon, you hear the stories about Buffy. He was a tyrant behind the scenes, and his stock has fallen way off, right? I don't want Joss Whedon around anything like this. I don't want Joss Whedon anything around Firefly. I don't want Joss Whedon anything around movies anymore. Because you hear the stories. They hated working with him, and the way that she was treated. Oh man, if I ever caught him doing that, especially to Sarah Michelle Gellar, one of my favorite performers. Cruel Intentions, still one of my favorite movies. Okay, anyway, let's take a look at this update from Buffy. Sorry, I got digressed there a little bit. Yeah, abusive behavior on set. They even mention it here. So let's take a look at this update from the Owusu. To answer to whomever wrote inquiring about the status of Buffy the Vampire Slayer reboot that was announced or put in development back in 2018. Okay, so executive producer Gail Berman recently told our colleague and friend of the Five, Katie Kilkenny, that it was, quote, on pause. So it's on pause, which is industry speak for purgatory. So make that of what you will. I think they should make it back. They should make a movie of it first, and then maybe tie it into the. Because Buffy did have a big following. It did. It was bigger on TV than I guess in the movies. The movie, I like the movie with Donald Sutherland and Reuben. What was that? The guy who played Pee Wee Herman. He died. Yeah, he hammed it up. It was a hammy role for him. Paul Rubens, right? The original Buffy movie was great. I never got into the series. They should maybe try to remake. Yeah, they should. They should. But it doesn't look like it's going to happen too much. Kind of a bummer update. Bummer if you're a Buffy fan out there. And, yeah. All right. Where are we at? Opening up this weekend. What's opening up this weekend is we got two movies. We got Beast with Idris Elba, that Lion movie that I think I'm going to go see on Tuesday. I'm going to go see it Tuesday, yeah. And on cheap day. But, and then we got like a Dragon Ball Z movie or something. But let's take a look at what Beast did on Thursday. 925,000. That's not bad for a smaller, lower budget film. But apparently the reviews have not been that good for Beast. I still want to see it. Sharlto Copley, he takes his daughters to Africa on a little bit of a safari trip, and a lion harasses them. Probably eats them. I don't know. Let's take a look at the tomato meter for Beast. 73% by the critics, 69. Ooh, 69 by audience, but that's only 50 verified ratings. So, guys, it's opening up today is the official day. So we'll have to see when it comes around to Monday how well it does at the box office. And it is something I'm going to go see for sure. For sure. Because I do like that kind of man against nature kind of story that this is hopefully going to be kind of thing, right? Yeah. Beast. It's going to open up this weekend. Are you going to go check it out? Do these ratings give you pause? Just a quick little story here, continuing on about Beast. I guess Idris Elba's daughter failed to land Beast role because their chemistry wasn't right. And then they didn't talk for 3 weeks. So I guess he was trying to get his daughter into the film, but I guess they didn't cast her. Maybe she wasn't up to par for the role. You know, hey, it happens. But we know Idris can act, and he'll give her the best pointers, I would imagine. Yeah, you got to develop it. It's not like... It's very much like one of those skills that you got to keep on and to keep sharp, like playing the guitar or running a YouTube channel. It's something that you, if you go off of it, I found like I took a small hiatus earlier in the summer here for like 2 or 3 weeks. It takes a little bit to shake off the rust, and acting definitely too is something I believe that you have to have that sharpness to you, right? But I guess she didn't take it too well when they didn't cast her. She wants to be an actress. She auditioned, Elba said, The Breakfast Club. And it came down to chemistry in the end. My daughter was great, but the relationship in the film and the relationship with my daughter the chemistry wasn't right for the film. Weirdly enough, because they are real, because they're in the film, he's taking his daughters there. So it's kind of like, you think that the real life chemistry should be there, but it just wasn't being seen on screen, and they went with some other people. Which is going to make me really more curious to see what Beast is all about, for sure. What do you guys think about Beast? Are you going to go check it out this weekend? The other thing that was opening up this weekend was, Dragon Ball Superhero. So I never followed. Dragon Ball was after my childhood time. So I was like, 17, 20-ish by the time Dragon Ball came out? Or I don't know. No, maybe it was around before then. I just never paid attention to it. I never did. So if this is your bag, there's a new movie out, 1 hour and 40 minutes for Dragon Ball fans. That's going to be out in the theaters. Yeah. You're going to check that out? Dragon Ball. So you got Beast and Dragon Ball in the theaters. And then on streaming services, you have Orphan First Kill, which we're going to do a review for tomorrow on the Horror Weekly Roundup. Orphan First Kill. For sure. It's the prequel to Orphan. Prequel. So, yeah. And from what you hear, Julia Stiles wasn't on board with it until she read the script, and then apparently it was good enough that she's on board. And we don't see enough of Julia Stiles either. She's really good, and I like her work quite a bit. And apparently Isabel Fuhrman is good in this role too. So Orphan First Kill is on the streaming services. I think it opened up yesterday on, what is it? What streaming service is it on, guys? Tell me what it is on. It's not Amazon, is it? If it's Amazon, maybe I can't watch it. But, you know, I have my clever little ways to find it. Yeah, so Julia Stiles. Yeah, there's a lot of interviews out now for it. And I'm looking forward to it because I did like the first Orphan movie. The twist is really shocking and disgusting, and it just makes you want to go back and rewatch the movie again, because then once you know what's going on, it's really creepy, man. It is. Okay, Orphan First Kill is available in select theaters and on demand on Paramount Plus. So it's in select theaters. Oh, so maybe it will be a small box office run for the Orphan First Kill, but that's what's opening up this weekend, guys. You got your choices, and our Glass Vikings in the live chat says slim pickings at the theater. Beast would be better on the big screen than nothing, I suppose. Yeah. So you got those three things opening up. Let's take a look at what last week's box office was, because last week not much changed other than Top Gun coming back into the top five. Because Top Gun Maverick is still hanging in there, and I don't know. I think Beast. I'm thinking Beast will make between 5 and 10 million, and if it does that, it'll be in the top 5. Will Bullet Train be unseated by Top Gun Maverick next week? Perhaps, because as we said, it's slim pickings. It is very slim pickings. And I think maybe the Dragon Ball Z has got a big enough fan base, maybe, to edge in the 5th spot, just around the $5 million mark. Yeah, well, no, maybe not. I would say 2 to 3 million for the Dragon Ball, but maybe I'm underestimating the market. We'll have to see on Monday where those movies land on the box office charts. That's something I like to always keep my eye on. And we'll have to see how all of that pans out. All right, guys, we've got a few more stories to talk about here that are not listed here, but they are in the description. So let's get to them. Cineworld. Cineworld. Regal Cinemas in the States. Talking about not much to see in the theaters. The theaters in the States, I guess, are Cineworld. Filing for bankruptcy. And we saw the story earlier this week that, the people just aren't going to the movies because there's really not that much to see. Bummer. Bankruptcy is it's just kind of like a big dark cloud that hangs over you. Cineworld is expected to file a Chapter 11 petition in the U.S. and is considering filing an insolvency proceeding in the UK. Oh, it's also in the UK? You got Cineworld there? Cineworld declined to comment. Of course. Hey, you're losing all your money, man. Give us a quote. Let's talk about it. No. I understand that. But, I mean, it's just for business, on the business side of things. And as we can see, it does impact the box office because none of the new movies are cracking the top 5. Like last week, Bodies came out, and they're not cracking the top 5. So we're kind of like in this lull. And I hope Beast does crack the top 5. I think it will. Seeing, whoops, not that headline. Seeing this headline, cinemas, filing for bankruptcy. Because we're movie fans. We love going to the movies. And, man. Ooh, it's not a good sign. So it'll rebound. Hopefully it will rebound here once the movie slate gets picked back up. But, they should have released some other things in the theater. I think Prey would have done awesome in the theater. Like Predator Prey, we did a live watch along for that. I would have loved to have seen that on the big screen. Our Glass Viking says they should have cut their hyperinflated prices and concessions. Cineworld has too much competition with family cinemas in UK and Ireland. Okay. Yeah, concessions. I mean, I remember you could, like, the large popcorn was like $5. Now it's like $9. And if you get butter on it, it's like $10. There you go. And that's not your movie ticket. So it's like concessions is just, oof. Yeah, what was it? I went to a landmark here once, and I didn't want to wait in line because they had some vending machines there, and I said, "Oh, I'll just get a soda from the machine there," and I put in a $5 bill to get a Coke. I was like, the change isn't coming out. I should get some change here. Like Cokes are usually only like a $1.50 to $2, right? But no, it's like $5 for just a small bottle of Coke. It was like, I was just like dumbfounded. Yeah, they need to marshal that in a little bit. And I know that that's how the theaters really do make their money from the concessions. I understand that, but some of it's highway robbery. Anyway, let's not continue on with that one. It's kind of a bummer. I think that's it for the topics that I had listed. I forgot to put this one in, and I do want to talk about it. Neve Campbell to lead new ABC drama show after Scream exit. Well, we know that she's in The Lincoln Lawyer, so she's going to be in a new drama. Yeah, and I love Neve Campbell. I like her work a lot. So what's this about? However, Campbell remains in the industry. Oh, she's going to be in Twisted Metal as well. Cool. With Anthony Mackie. Cool. Twisted Metal. I keep on forgetting about that one. Campbell will lead drama series Avalon, which David E. Kelledy is producing, based on the eponymous short story by Michael Connolly. The show was received a straight-to-series order by ABC. Good to see that she's getting work. Neve Campbell is always awesome. L.A. Sheriff's Department Detective Nick Searcy, and she solves mysteries in the tourist city of Avalon on Catalina Island. Cool. Mysteries. Solving mysteries. That sounds awesome. I'm up for that. I'll watch that. Yeah. Lincoln Lawyer, too. She's going to be in season 2 as well for that. I need to watch that one, too. I do like Neve Campbell a lot. So there you go. Good for her. Awesome. All right. I think that's it for today on all of my headlines. I was going to talk about this. Instagram, Snapchat. Does anybody actually still use Snapchat? TikTok caused mental health problems in teens. Lawsuit claims. Yeah, this is more of a... I thought maybe doing a separate stream all about this. Because it seems to be the topic of the week. Mental health issues, right? Dealing with mental problems. We saw that, Ezra Miller came out and apologized. He's going to get help for his mental health issues. Jonah Hill has mental health issues. Yeah, it just seems to be very topical right now. And there's a lawsuit in the States. Yeah, people are just hooked on it. Now, I would have to agree that, too. With TikTok, I'm somebody who will be like, okay, I just need to go on and check out this one little thing. And then you start scrolling, and you're like, oh, 20 minutes has gone by. And you're just watching like ducks walk along or something, or girls dancing. Yeah, that's on TikTok, I know. But you get sucked into it, and it's kind of like... But some people, I think they're talking about fueling mental health disorders. Yeah, like people that post something and then they want that fix. Did it go viral or didn't it? I can, as a YouTuber myself, I can tell you that that rush of adrenaline you get when you see something like, oh, people really like that video. It's over 1,000 views, and just like it happened to me yesterday with the She-Hulk. You know, around dinner, just after dinner, I posted it on YouTube. It was like an hour later, it was like 3 views. 3 views? Really? I just put it on Instagram too, and it got like 4,000. But then a couple hours later, it was up. So it's gonna crack 2K on YouTube right now. That rush, I think if you get addicted to that, that's very dangerous, very dangerous. And I'm somebody, as a YouTuber, I'm responsible to look at the analytics to see what's driving people, how I want to operate things, and if you get caught into that, I think that's what they're talking about, right? It can be dangerous to get that fix, to be always wanting to have that in your life. And I guess it's the algorithms. If you watch a bunch of those health videos or something like that, maybe it doesn't promote the best for body image. Maybe that's what they're talking about. Curious story. Curious. Very curious. All right, guys. Hourglass Viking says Nev was come a long way since Party of Five. Yes. Party of Five. All right, let's take a look at the old Twitterverse and round out this week, guys. I think I have hit all of the big, huge stories for today. Let me just see if I've going into my little sources here to see if I hit all the big points. See if I missed anything that I want to talk about. Okay. I guess there was a Madame Web plot leak. More Jurassic movies coming. All right, let's see what the Twitterverse has. Maybe it'll talk about that. All right. John Corbett is returning as Aiden for season 2, and just like that. Oh, we know that that's coming along too. And just like that, Sarah Jessica Parker. Okay, promoted tweet. Emma Watson's Prada beauty campaign, which also marks her directorial debut, will debut this Sunday. Cool. Emma Watson is somebody I want to see more of. She said that she was going to take a hiatus there, a break. And there were even reports that she was going to retire from acting and just move on to something else in her life. But if she's behind the camera, I'm on board for that too. Hey, you know what? Build up your resume. Get experience. I champion women behind the camera a lot here on this channel. So cool. That's cool. That brings a smile to my face. First look at Sex Education Season 4. I don't watch that show, so okay. Look both ways. I don't know what the heck that is. Netflix movie, worldwide. Aaron Taylor Johnson. Bullet Train premiere in South Korea. Yeah, he was good in Bullet Train. That's Tangerine. Or some people just called him like Orange, right? They called him Orange. Yeah, what's up? Is that his suave, debonair look? The pouty face? That's what they call it, right? The pouty face? Okay. Emma Corwin. Orlando. Okay. Barbie, talking about Ryan Gosling and Margot Robbie. Yeah. Look at those outfits. Look how yeah, I remember how loud the colors were in the 80s. I had a pair of shorts like this kind of color. What are they called? They were like jammers. They called them jammers, right? Those were the shorts that went below the knee, but high enough that they weren't pants. Yeah, I had pairs like that loud, and I did have a fanny pack too. I did, because when we would go on summer vacations, and it was just easier to carry things in the fanny pack. Yeah. I'm looking forward to that Barbie movie, just because you hear it's very cheeky, right? All right. House of Dragon debuts at 91% with 79 reviews. No, it doesn't. We just saw it at 76%. It debuted at 91%, but it didn't have as many reviews in it. Let's see if I'm going to refresh it, see if it goes down a little bit. No, it didn't go down. Debuted at 91%, but as we saw, at the start of the show, it came down. But I'm still going to watch it, guys. I'm still hyped for House of the Dragon. Yeah, you hear that there's some very scenes of people, yeah. And Matt Smith. Apparently you see a lot of Matt Smith. If you know what I mean. But I've seen that there's some jousting in it, so I'm looking forward to that. We don't get enough jousting. Artglass says, my eyes, so the day glow, it hurts. Yeah, Selma Hayek and Anne Murphy are in talks to star in Black Mirror Season 6. Still like Selma Hayek. First look at Michelle Yeoh as Professor Emma Anemone in School for the Good and Evil. Michelle Yeoh, she's having a good career right now, right, eh? Okay, there's a other story of Ryan Gosling and Megan Suri. Don't know who that is. First look at Salma Hayek, Damian Bashir in Angelina Jolie's Without Blood. Huh. And talking about women working behind the camera, Angelina Jolie, she does directing stuff too. Thumbs up. Angelina Jolie and Salma Hayek on the movie. Okay. And I like it. I like it when I like it when actors become directors because they understand the craft of acting. Yeah. And they can relate. They can articulate perhaps a little bit more what they want to see from the performer, right? And there they are on set. What's this movie called again? This movie's called Without Blood. Ana de Armas covers the latest issue of Madame Figaro. She's going to be in that. Ooh, that's a little bit racy. She's going to be in that Marilyn Monroe movie, Blonde, on Netflix soon, right? Or is it the end of September? I can't remember when that comes out. Be looking at that. Be looking forward to that. And then she was just in The Gray Man. What are you rooting for lead actress in limited series at the Emmys? Oh yeah, are the Emmys this weekend? Hopefully this is just. Yeah, I think you guys know how I feel about award shows. Grease will return to AMC theaters this weekend in honor of Olivia Newton-John. And that's one of those movies people like to go to, right? And they actually do sing in the theater along with it, just like they do with Rocky Horror Picture Show. A weird ending of them flying in the car into the clouds at the end, right? Yeah. Neve Campbell. Yeah, new series. Wow, she's stunning, isn't she? Wow. Alexander Ludwig in Nicki Minaj's Super Freaky Girl music video. Well, who's Alexander Ludwig? I don't know who that is. I thought Nicki just had a baby too. So, you love award shows? Yeah. Logan Lerman. Okay, so he's just talking about stuff. He was in Bullet Train. I didn't even recognize him. He's definitely matured from his Perks of the Wallflower days, right? American Gigolo has a new poster. And apparently they've got a new teaser out too for Showtime. John Bernthal, quality actor. I do hope he comes back as Punisher in some capacity. Keeping our fingers crossed on that one, guys. American Gigolo. Emma Watson will make her directorial debut. Yeah, we know that. What's up with those? Her eyebrows look a little bit weird there. Maybe it's the haircut. They've trimmed the haircut a little. I don't know. Whatever. You know, fashion and styling has never been my thing. That's why I cut it short now, so that I don't have to worry about combing it. I used to be a helmet head. Kind of like, not like this exactly. But I would put product in and slick it back for the longest of years. That's what I was. A helmet head. Who's this? Zane Phillips. Okay, well, we saw those the other day. So I think that's where we're at for the show today, guys. I think that's it for all. Let's take a look at this one. Let's see. Did this story... No, it didn't. Okay, whatever. All right, guys, that's it for today. It's been an hour. It's a Friday. Hey, you know what? Go and enjoy the weekend. Are you going to go see Beast? Are you going to go watch Orphan First Kill? Who knows? Join us tomorrow for the Horror Weekly Roundup. We will talk about Orphan First Kill and my thoughts on it. So there you go. Join us in a few moments on Facebook Live for the post show. And thank you for joining me on this week for movie news. Our Glass Viking says in live chat, Alexander Ludwig was in Vikings and was in Hunger Games as Kato. Oh, okay. Kato? Cool, man. Thanks. All right, guys. See you in a few moments on the post show. Thank you very much. Hit that thumbs up button. Yeah.